Oh, first off, we've got Southerners in, right? So just know what a frankenrollie is. A frankenrollie, right, is when you're too skinned to buy cigarettes, so you dig through your ashtray and you knock the burnt bits off the end, you squeeze out the backy, you do it to a few and you make yourself a rollie. These are on, right, there's a cordle, let's go. This is the Pheonix Cigarette. How skinned have you been? Do you know what a frankenrollie is? The Pheonix Cigarette, born from the ashes of ends crushed into the tree. We've all been there, at the end of a long night, blurred by bright light and excess that you never want to end. But have you ever prepared for it? Stubbing out your cigarettes separate from the mess, ready to live again. Brown and yellow fingers work tipped from skin. Recycling's a good thing, right? At least we only use our own cast-offs. And when you start making frankenrollies out of other frankenrollies, you know it's time to stop. Soup's good food. Have you ever been so poor that soup was the only food? How about ketchup soup? Blood red paste and boiled water stirred to perfection. The first spoonful's the most important, because if you burn your mouth, you don't have to taste the next one. How broke have you been? We already stopped buying Heinz. Why buy it at all? There's no watchful eyes on my prize at the condiments table. How many sachets can you fit in a pocket? Are you still hungry? The kettle's broke, but the bathroom tap runs pretty fucking hot. True story. How poor have you been? Do you know the difference between a bread toastie and a toast sandwich? Crispy brown, buttered both sides, pressed between two slices of soft white, or a nice soft white in the middle, and toast on the outside. It doesn't matter, you'll be eating both today anyway, lunch and dinner. But variety's the spice of life. Have you ever landed so hard on the bones of your arse you had to play Minesweeper for a night out? Eyes open in dark clubs, searching for a drink misplaced, waiting to be waylaid. That little table by the smokers area, that's your best shot. The drinks have to be left inside. If you're really lucky, you might get spiked. It makes a really cheap night out. Have you ever been so far into the red you had to rely on the kindness of a friend to pay rent? Did you ever give up on learning an instrument because your fingers were too cold to place on chords? And all you asked for Christmas was toilet roll. It's not so funny anymore. A man I once knew imparted onto me some wisdom that I've never forgotten. He said, forget all you know about class divisions. There are two types of people in this life. Those for whom 3 missed paychecks means losing your house, and those who say, sod you, Jack, I'm all right. Thank you.